Hey guys, welcome back to Valhalla. It's DJ Gamer Girl signing on. So, last episode we pretty much beat the main game. So you're probably wondering, well, why are we here? I wanted to do the prologue episode, or the prologue chapter. Actually, it's 3 days worth of the 3 in-game days worth. Because if you remember at the beginning of the game, there was something mentioned about a party with dogs that just ended up a total mess, and Gil had to clean it all up because he was gone for the whole thing. I want to know exactly what happened. Evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple of days off. This is as usual, then. Not quite. How so? I mean us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. We got booked. Well, that's a new one. Who made the booking? The Safar Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me. You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure. Well then. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Lord of Pumper. Lord of Pumperump. Sounds like. That sounds like that Dark Souls bird. Excuse me. I'll have a Grizzly Temple. Hello? A dog. A talking dog. Are you with the Safar Toy Company? Yeah, did I arrive too early? No. Clients are adorable. Son of a bitch. Grizzly Temple, right? Coming right up. Grizzly Temple. Here you go. Thanks. This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it? Ariel Wienerton. Hey, Ariel Wienerton. Hey, is this the Bronson extract? Is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here? Right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should. But we don't. But saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extracts then. Okay. Lots of Bronson extract. Okay, let's start from the beginning. 2, 2, 1, none, 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 none. 1, 3, 5. Okay, gut punch so far. 6. Oh, Mars blast. 1, 3, 5, 3, 2, 4. Mars blast it is. Here. What the hell is this? Your order. This is what Bronson extract tastes like? Sorta, yeah. Oh, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort. No, it's not. Excuse me? Thank God, a person! Well, as much of a person as the designated driver can be. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Safe Our Toy company, and they've been doing a great job, so... A company run exclusively by dogs. Really? And a good one at that. The only problem is that they have a not-so-discreet preference for hiring Corgis exclusively. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but... No, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does the law really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by Corgis all day long. Designated driver woes aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see. Well, to each their own. You gonna drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? We have plenty. That are optional. Let's see what I can fetch you. Do you intend to make a pun? Pun? Never mind. Something non-alcoholic. We have stuff with optional carnitine. How about a blue fairy? Here. Thanks. You sure this isn't alcoholic? I didn't put any in, trust me. Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know, is it really going to be only Corgis today? Is that all I'm gonna do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh Corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh Corgis, but the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult, so the Cardigans were divided. So yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean, isn't there some other human I might talk to today? Oh, there's a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. We've survived worse than this. Like that time when an AA meeting came here asking for non-alcoholic stuff only. But just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs. And then at some point, all the choices in my life led me to serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. And it's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do. I love every second of this job. But dogs! It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I'm going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff we're playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in the box next to the jukebox. Great, thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure. I'm feeling happy, so I'll get everyone around. Actually, it's a free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver. Coming right up. Fringe weaver. So this dog is gonna get plastered. I don't know how I feel about serving. I didn't know how I felt about. It's probably a bad idea in real life to serve dogs alcohol. Period. End of story. There you go. Still an awesome day. Oh lord. This one named himself Dragon Fucker. Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service? What may I serve you? Beer, and quickly. Coming right up. There you are. Damn, you're a slow piece of shit. Hey boss, what was the opposite of deja vu again? Jamais vu! Yeah, that. Are you having a premonition? Something like that. That dog felt uncannily familiar. You bored? Not really. I was playing with the dots a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dot box so dusty? You're the first person in the year or so that I've been here that actually played with darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs as clients? We've had worse. Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces? Yes, she was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. With anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. You'd be wrong, because even then, we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone. And they never talk. Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for dogs? Now you worry about that! But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Anyway, cappuccino monkeys. Anyway, you want anything to drink? Surprise me, but keep it non-alcoholic. Sure. Okay. We did a blue fairy. How about a service spike? It's all optional on the alcohol. There you go. Thank you. This might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right? That's right. How do they work? It's not too hard, really. They're just translators. They read the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have a more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now. Yeah, I read something about that once. Another question. Why do they wear those small tuxedos? It's good for PR. You don't say. Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions? Yes. Why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk? They say humans do, and I think it might be fun. Just like teens then. Now if you'll excuse me. Satan's helper. 2 L's. What can I serve you? Moon. Excuse me. Moon. A moon blast? Moon. A big moon blast. Moon. Alright then. Big moon blast. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoop, 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 whoop. No Bronson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks. Blended. Boom. Big moon blast. There. Moon. Ooh, was that a good moon or a bad moon? I revise Pikese. Oh god, this dog is speaking in what is it? Pig English or the whole ixnay type of thing. These pay. Service bike? Sure. Oye, understandre ime? I was a kid too. Service spike. There's a difference between speaking it and actually trying to frickin' read it. Here, hey. Thanks, Daddy. Alright, so one more drink before we wrap things up. What do you want? I'm not picky. Give me anything. Of course. Anything you said. So long as it's non-alcoholic. I'm just gonna stick with the non-alcoholic thing. Sparkle Star. There you are. Thanks. So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I'm what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. But this being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities. Like getting stuff off of shelves and opening windows. At least I pay well. I see. How'd you end up in that position? Where'd you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed thems. Figures. They are celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yeah, 5 years ago, 3 Kirgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys. So they founded this company. They got the money from the owners, if I remember correctly. I can see that happening. Somehow. The STC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, they started as safe art toy development. Ain't that unfortunate? Hello! The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived. Why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop. This isn't a sitcom. Ah, honey, how innocent. Excuse me, you are? I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your Wait, you're a Lilum. Not at your service, then. Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of a regular here. Kind of? I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months. I come here to see your charming face and you say I'm just kind of a regular? For shame, honey. For shame. I'm sorry, I guess. Nothing a free drink won't solve. Won't do. Huh? You're playing hard to get. Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend. Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something? Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. She can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it. I see no problem. Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I'd give you a discount. Discount? You don't need to know. So who booked you? This guy? The Safe Art Toy Company. What do they do? They create dog toys. Oh, lovely. It's also run by dogs. Oh, don't talk like that. You think I'd kid about something like that? You mean that if I turn around, I'd see dogs? Yeah, didn't you see them when you came in? I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar. You look troubled. I'm not too much of a dog person. I even charge extra if my clients want it doggy style. Doggy? You don't need to know. I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now. The ticket would have expired by then, though. She looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless. Is it that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again. Alright, so the night's over. You have your candles you need to return to. All done? Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh. And he told me we're booked the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all. Yeah. Oh, I gotta go for today. Bye. Take care. Evening. Day 2 of serving dogs. You ready? No. Cheer up. No. An attitude won't make these easier for yourself. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything from Gil? No, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts? Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. A target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure. Well then. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh hey, can I have a big beer, please? I got a human. Sure, coming right up. Big beer. Here. Thank you. May I ask what you do for these dogs, Miss, Beatrice, but everyone calls me Betty. And why do you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd be curious, and you'd also be curious when a human walks in. Fair enough, I'm the veterinarian. They're all your clients? Yeah, company-issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So you're Betty the vet. Oh, cram it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns? Enhancements, but that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place. Noted. What do you have against enhancements anyway? They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. Well, there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert on things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements. At least not yet. Sorry for the outburst. I have my story with enhancements. Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs! Sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure. Wormfrigger. Hey, have you seen a red dot? I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no. Do you have any red drinks? Red drinks. Yeah, the drink of I know something. Right. Red drink, the only thing I can think of is a Mars Blast. Wait, I think... Bad touch. Oh, Bleeding Jane, that's red. Right? Yes! Here. Thanks. Okay, punk, hear me out. You're gonna tell me where the red dot went, or I'll drink ya. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up. Bangkok bastard. Those damn Pomeranians. They think they can come and take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be slow news day. But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races ruining our workplace. Oh, Jesus Christ. A racist dog. Or a breedist, actually. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. And now there's a speciesist. Will another racist bring new skills to the company? Shut up, what do you know? Oh, give me a bad touch. Alright. Someone needs to be put in their kennel. Here. Racist dogs. What are the odds? Wait, if I can't tell the difference between them, does that make me racist too? Would it matter if you're racist against racists? Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Sure. 4 of each. Here. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear? It's in the job description. Kind of. Alright then. So you mentioned the thing about talking dogs. I thought people throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact that we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just very adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry officer worker with half the charisma of these little guys. You've met furry office workers? I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick season. I am tired. So you're tick. Don't you dare. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice though, I guess. Would have been nicer if we actually had time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said was pretend it's like any other day. That was a screw-up on our end. Sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all of a sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid arguments arose and the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, those dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and slightly different attitude. They're both just as stubborn and energetic as hell. My grandma had a Pembroke, and I don't see a Cardigan being any less of a energetic little bullet. And stubborn. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. I mean, that's the reason they're in a bar in the first place. And I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Well, if you excuse me, I have dogs to... Yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't mind me. Tortilla Pope. Hey, buddy. Oh. Who's a good boy? Who's the good boy? You? I am? Whoa, thanks, buddy. What can I serve you? A big sunshine cloud would be nice. Coming right up. Big sunshine cloud. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks and blended. Here. Aw, oh, ain't you a cutie? Loopy doopy poo. Woof. Crew rage. You know what I hate, man? What do you hate, dog? Cabbages, man. They're like lettuces that decided to go to the gym. They think they're a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Calm down, dog. You want anything? For cabbages to not exist. I meant to drink. Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple then. I can do that. Big grizzly temple. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender! Yeah? Do you have anything sweet? We're talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? If that's how you want to see it. Let me see what I can get you. I'd make it big. Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. Sweet. Piano woman, can I do a big one of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Nope. Okay. Big Moon Blast, son. Here. Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There are many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. He came in wearing a velociraptor mask and it wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Oh, yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. Doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked to one of them out of it. The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah. 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands. 1 was left in an arthritic mess. And the last one died on the operation table. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taking an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. That story sounds so familiar. A shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also talked using electrolonics. You've seen him? No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing that story. Yeah. Accident. It's just like when they called one of the puppies in the live-action 101 Dalmatians Whizzer because he peed a lot. Hey man, you ever felt like time's moving too fast? Tonight I'm feeling like it's not moving by fast enough. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry, going right up. 1 bad touch for the dog. There you go. Have a good time out there. Maybe you're right. Thanks. This one's just dog number 5. Bartender. 1 brandini, please. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Would I have been able to do a big brandini? There. Excuse me, the beer matched 30. Sorry, I'll change it. Nah, leave it like that. It already ruined the Brantini anyway. Hey, bartender! Bartender. Denbada to Bender. Damn, that's a funny name. You don't say. You're a cute bard enter. I swear I could just eat you up. Please don't. When did you get drunk? I've been a little dizzy for a while now, but it just properly kicked in. Also, some of the dogs invited me over for a drink. Except I'm not drunk. Right. Can you give me a smaller Brantini? I will definitely pay you money. You don't have to pay me. Oh, will you really buy that drink? You're so lovely. Yeah, let's leave it at that. A normal Brantini. They're already small. Considering the martini glasses look like they could barely fit anything. No. Shucks, this is smaller than I thought. You're in no position to drink anything more than that thimbleful. Maybe you're right. Hey, what made you become a veterinarian? I love animals. They're so cute, so funny, so huggable. I want to keep them happy. That's why I became a veterinarian. It's not always easy. But the knowledge that I have helped these cute, cuddly, squishy animals makes me sleep like a baby at night. Lovely. Speaking of love, have you ever been in love, Rand Bertie? Haven't we all been in love at some point in our lives? Why? I need advice, and you look like a nice person. Sure, thanks. Actually, it's about someone who's really focused on his job, so I figured you'd understand. I see. So, what do you need to know? How do you get the attention of someone like that? Of someone that's so hyper-focused on something, he disregards everything else? Taking an interest in whatever he's obsessed with is a good start, but there's really no science to this. I can feel loved and special, just like you would do with anyone else. You should? He's like really obsessed. If he's a decent member of society, yeah, I see no problem with that. I hope you're right. I'm fresh off a breakup and I seriously need a hug. Oh yeah, how do I fix the fact that it's a guy? Beg your pardon. I'm not into guys, but this here is a guy. What do I do? Alright, need to serve dog, sorry. No need, we're leaving. Already? Don't worry, we'll come back tomorrow. Right. Thank God. I mean God! God! Dog damn it. Done for the day, I'm guessing? Yeah. You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. Alright, this should be the last day. Evening. You look bummed, boss. Starting tomorrow, there'll be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar. I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us. One problem at a time, boss. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time. Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. You worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil's the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you? Alright. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. Deal. Deal? Deal. I'm about satisfied to look off your faces, you two. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a French Weaver. Alright, coming right up. 1 French Weaver and beer. You were gonna get plastered. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here. Thanks. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has something so many dogs finally gotten to you? No. Well, yeah. But it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird? For starters, there's the fact that she only told me we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like, what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious. What does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? I train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of the time, though, it's actually spent on simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better not to take those chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other clients. Dogs. That. Oh, sure. Mr. Puff. They're chasing me, man! Oh. The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They're everywhere! They're after my rump! Here. Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice! Okay, then. Here. Thanks, very nice of you. Third of bark day. Something the matter? Nothing a drink can't solve. I'm not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. Here you are. Thanks. Hey, you ever felt guilty for being born the wrong race? Oh, what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like the other corgis might be? Definitely. I mean, then why worry? It's not that they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. You might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements. I don't see a difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion or whim or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about them replacing the factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggested to you that what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Well, Damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap! Awakening my resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today. At least those that want a drink. Yeah, some of them make their tickets. Lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses. Which somehow means your body, your choices. If they're not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I feel retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. You two gonna order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation. A poop eater. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You mean the mirror? No! Another dog! I see. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about that other dog on the top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. Really sweet. Let's go for, sure, piano woman. There you go. Thanks. Please think about the thing with the other dog on top of the sink. I will, don't worry. Well then. That was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella sat here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please, prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in the bar? In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always makes me giggle like an idiot, though. Oh, that's not an opinion, that's a statement. Oh well, please serve us either pile drivers or Bleeding Janes. We'll let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. Yeah, let's do one of each. Pile driver. And a Bleeding Jane. Blended. Pile driver. Mix. No fighting this way, right? Wow, you're quite the softie. Just kidding. Wise choice. No complaints here. How'd you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny and they just, like, make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy and that the breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. No, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. Dunno, maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst. You've only seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging the sphincters if they eat their own dental floss. Well, the owner's dental floss, actually. They don't have dental floss. I might be the veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix. At least they are cute issues. Depends, a gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preferences. I was talking about your job. Oh, yeah, that's it. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them as it is I'm tired of you being obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. You sleep with a corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate? Too much passion can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable, I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor. I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal grey area. The dogs are doing it willingly after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jürgen doing? He's fine, still complaining about his back. Still unwilling to take his medicine. Still, he says he's not that weak. Who's this Jürgen guy? My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Little being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to so many things, so maybe get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one whose will left all the earthly possessions to his car, right? Yeah, that one. How did you become a Lilim's guardian? You fill the form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you an authorization. If you're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taking care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and a lottery all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilim could be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating they're more fit for the position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way. Or because you can back up claims of neglected maltreatment. He spits on all the information like it gets hard-coded in you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to the SCC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian bartender? I don't know, I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great though. I see. Time to check on the dogs. Money shredder. Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you punk. It's just... I was chasing my tail and now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything. Alright. Sparkle Star. This is good. Very good. Very good. Very good. No, see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The white knight that was with her? She wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was sitting under her armor. I prefer more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender? Me. Which dog do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have any pets? I can't name 4, yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls, too? I'm sure I should be making a pretty retort note right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird. I've always thought it was that the rescue fantasy was universal. I call it 4. 4 is a little on my mess some time ago, then. Never mind. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Better than calling an asshat. I bet when you were full play, it's quite the sight, eh? He's so lively. Sometimes I fear 4 shadows my presence entirely. Do you guys want to lose consciousness that much? You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love? The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey! Fabio the 13th is a national treasure! You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? I bet you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man. I see no problem. Just, what is your self-image? If I can ask something else. What is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know? Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them. Hit the mic. They weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times, I might as well make a recording, but you'll need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure that's how it works. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor and they are being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I'll have a bloom light. Actually, make that 2, please. Sure. 2 bloom lights. Here. Thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you are the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cartons, so... I see. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her Mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping. So you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box. Anything happened? A dog in the bathroom got angry at its reflection in the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made the dog very confused. How the hell did they get on top of the sinks? They are surprisingly agile, even with the stubby little legs. Oh, yeah, I ordered you this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want your turn at the Betty mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, I started feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you should hang out with us a lot, bartender. Oh, dogs can only be so interesting. And besides, there haven't been many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially assorted with the local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really like talking about your clients, like it's the best part of your job or something. Kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. In this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out, some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no two people are alike. It's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friend in the ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there are still decent folks out there. I'm not decent. You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there are any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Gruff bucket. Quick, a beer. Okay. Oh, you said quick, a beer. There. Thanks. Now, boom! Why did you break the glass? I made breakfast. Get it? Because you made the drink fast, and I broke it, and... go. Tough crowd. Suddenly I understand the hate for puns. Hey, bartender! Yeah? Your job is a funny name. You don't say. How's she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of alcoholic tolerance, though. Right then, I want to make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot, thing, I can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers! You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, Ben Trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer. Big one. Alright. Alright. Cheers! I'll say cheers! Cheers. Cheers. Good. Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. It's like seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person when drunk. Anyway, something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison and potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, let's see this and see what happens. Worse yet, they've even found medicine now and all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, but see, that's true if you're drunk. If he was sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilum. Lilum always sounds too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh, well, you won't remember tomorrow. I'm a DT-01D, social development robot. Is that like the DFC-72s? No, DFC-72s are designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We all work with them. Why must it be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you're born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Give a robot freedom of choice. That's the whole purpose of VA-11 law. Yeah, but you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Well, one can sweat. Cooling agents, yes. No matter! You're still special to me no matter what kind of robot you are. Willem. No matter what piece of shit you are! Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilum, they should be able to marry dogs too. Well, that sobered her up pretty quickly. Gender. Never mind. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bane a dog. Mock him. Excuse me. I do not! I was just saying that if humans are now allowed to marry Lilum, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then? And now you want to bane a monkey. I do not! And second of all, dogs, just like any other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs! Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they talk, drink booze, and argue. So now you want to bane a 7-year-old? We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Stop it! Remember, Lilum human marriages are only sanctioned after Lilum achieved full sentience. And even then they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore. You get me? Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. Anyways, if you want to screw a dog or sheep, go ahead. don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. Deal? But if you even start thinking about the horizontal mamba with the 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs, or monkeys, or 7-year-olds. Oh, thank God. And then I did just suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage. It's just, I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos, and I just started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why did I say that? And again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. You have a limit? There's a limit to how much you can drink before passing out. No, I just get oriented to the point I'm effectively useless, but I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilim. I heard something about that. It said that by giving Lilims the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why we also bite their lips randomly when eating? Seems like it. But that makes me wonder. Exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know and you don't. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Now, go sleep in the car. We're almost done here. But Mom... Go. Bye, bed nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although I'm curious, why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. I see. I got to get things ready, if you'll excuse me. Ugh. Hey! We're closing. Damn it. Well, everyone's safe in the cab. Well, take no leave, bartender. Thank you for providing us such great service on such short notice. That's my job. You were interesting too? Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please, come again. We sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later then. Bye. All done? Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, it'd be nice if they came back. But we're still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? I am, but the bar's not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income these last few months. Which means that we're at risk of being wiped off the map. And that is around where the main game starts. Bring up the settings so it doesn't automatically go to... Okay. 1280 by 720. I have been doing this at the wrong... Whatever. Anyway. So, that was Valhalla. Oh my god, I love this game. The story in itself is not really what makes the game. It's the characters and their interactions with each other that makes this game. Oh my god. I loved every single character, with Dorothy, Alma, Betty, and Dio being my all-time favorites. Primarily Dorothy and Betty. And just the way they interacted with each other and the entire, the rest of the cast, whenever they would interact with members that don't usually come in on at their times, it's just amazing. The soundtrack is pretty good. I love the art style. Excuse me, I love the art style. The gameplay is simple enough, but it's nice. I can't get enough of the characters. Like, I highly, highly recommend this game if you just want a nice, chill game with a really great cast of characters. God damn it, game! I had you on the settings! Anyway, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. See you in the next one. Till then, this is the Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.